Good morning, students who are in the online. Am I audible, students? Okay. So now it's time to see to move to the further. What was our last class concept? Hmm? What is that? Missing the values. Okay. Voice not saying anything. Did you miss? Are you missing a present? Present. Are you na or not na? Na. You are na. Na na. You are na. So not na means you have to tell. What is the last class concept? Working with missing data. How many functions are there to deal with missing data? Four. One is now off, is null off, is not now, is not null కాదు, not null off, is not null off, not null off. So already we discussed that and many more formulas I gave you students. And this part is so important for even your lifetime. This is a very, very important, very, very important. So here you see the number of formulas, right? This is last class concept. Working with missing values, really mind blowing. These many number of things. So this is something like what? Missing values. Now next we will go for what? Dropping missing values. Dropping. Simple. Dropping missing values. What it will drop. What it is going to drop. How it is going to drop. We are going to use the function name called drop now. Spell out drop now. So what drop now will do? I will go for it. So to drop the missing values, to drop the missing values, to drop the missing values, we use what? Drop now function. We use a drop now. We use drop now. So drop now function is syntax is so data frame object dot drop now, drop now. There we are using access also will be there access. So in the row wise drop any NOS are there that will be dropped. Dropping is what? Already we have done duplicates, no? Drop duplicates we said or not? Something like that. Drop now says what? Drop those rows or columns which contains no values or none values or nan values. There is a simple symbolic notation. There is one more syntax called what? Access. Access is also available. So what is that access and all those things I'm going to show you. Let me take up, instead of typing that entire thing, I want to take one example which I used to give you, which I want to give you. So there I'm having pandas and there I'm having data frame. So there I'm having values like this. So here working with the missing values. So I hope I already posted that this many things, but many of the posted examples I said. Coming to this place now, students, what is this? Dropping missing values by using what? Drop now. So here data frame drop now. Access is equal to 0. O is equal to any. So please follow access. Determine if rows or columns which contains missing values are removed. 0 or index. Drop the rows which contains missing values. 1 or columns. That means access is equal to either you can write index or access is equal to what? 0. If you write 1 or columns, drop columns which contains missing values. That means not only that missing value, complete will be removed. Suppose you are there, you did not give Aadhaar card number, right? We will, that information is not useful to me. I'll drop it like that. How? Determine, determine if a row or column is removed from data frame, when we have at least one na or what? All na. Any, if any na values are present, drop at that row or column. All, all values are na, drop that row only. So how indicates three values here? Any, come on, any, and then what? All. So if any says what? English meaning. Any means what? If any no values are present, drop that row or column. All means what? If values are no, then only drop that row only. All of them are no, drop. Any means what? Any one of the value is no, you remove that. Are you following? So take that as our example is here. Importing. This is the first score, dict and all those things. And this is a data frame. We are taking print of this df of drop now, which is going to contain, I did not mention any access or something. Default value will be taken also. What it is going to see? It is going to see drop now. It will remove all that values which are containing the nans. So which is going to remove all of them, which is going to remove all of them because they are containing nas or nans in all the places. And only the last part is left out. Are you able to follow now? So let us have this, look at this part. So go to the Jupyter notebook, Jupyter notebook. So very, very important. Anywhere else, if you attend the interviews, they will ask these questions and you need to answer. But remembering all the syntaxes really require a lot of hard working for you. So go to this place. There I will go to Notepad. So here I will go to, this is the place, dict, and convert into what? Data frame, and import, import numpy as np, numpy as np, import pandas as pd, pandas as pd, df is equal to pd dot data frame of what? Dict, dict. So print of df, print of this df, I'm going to write it. So I'm going to write it here. Print of df I'm writing, there I'm trying to write it. So it is like this. So you are going to get the data something like this. First score, second score, third score, and then fourth score. First score, second score, third score, and then fourth score. These are the values we are having it. These are the values we are having it. So coming to this place like this. Okay. So I want to go for applying the drop here. So what are the syntax I am having? Study the syntax. Keep this in the mind. Here, access I am not mentioning. How also I am not mentioning. How, what is this access and all those things I'm going to look into this case. In this place, if I am going to move forward, in this case, I will apply drop df dot, what is this now? Drop of, drop now, drop now. If I write it, in place is equal to what? Or first you write like this. You know, what is the one? Only third one does not contain any. No, rest of them are containing. Here now is there, removed. Here now is there, removed. Here somewhere else there is a NAS are there. It is removing now. So if I print df there, we know as usual that data will be printed. And how do you make it permanent here? You can make it. In place is equal to what now, students? True you can say. And the print of df you can say. That is finally available like this. Understood? Now, students, you try to carry on, students. This part you carry on. Now I'm trying to write it. In this case, you try to print this. I'm trying to use one axis. I'm trying to use one axis. Go to axis is equal to, axis is equal to, axis is equal to, I'm writing 0. Of course, it is by default rows only. Axis is by default what? Rows. So here if I print a df, by default it is rows only deleted. And I can write it here in place is equal to true. That is, you almost worked with it, which is so easy for you to understand at this stage. So print of df. So by default, what is that? Row only deleted. Even in the beginning, I applied it. Here I applied it, drop now, which is containing only what? Rows. Access is what here? So by default, access is 0. Okay. Come out of that and try to post it over there. Get this data as usual again for applying at the another access. So here I'm going to look into that, print this data, and I'm going to apply df dot. What is this now? Drop now. Access is equal to 1. Access is equal to 1 says what? Removing what? Columns. So in this column, yes, a drop is there. Drop it. In this place, now is there. Drop it. Dropped it. Third score, no drops are there. Select it. This is now is there. Remove it. Are you following me? What is the access represents here? Muduvabula command. Access is equal to 1 represents columns. Represents columns. Right? Done. That's why this is coming. And if you print off df, which is going to give you complete data. So to remove that completely, and in place is equal to what? So in place is equal to true. Print of df. Print of df. So it is going to be like this. Are you following me? So coming to the point of it. Now drop down. This is done. Now I will go to what is the meaning of this entire thing here. How I did not apply. How? I did not apply how. So what is the how is applied? Any na ala. What is your opinion about it? How is there? How means what? Any. If any now values are present, then drop that row or column. All means what? All values are not, then drop that row only. So in this case, what is applied? Here I will carry this data and I'm trying to apply the value. How attribute I'm going to apply. So df dot drop of what is that? Axis is equal to I'm not writing, but it's 0 only. So what I'm writing? How is equal to any any I'm writing it. Any I'm writing it. So df dot any drop. Okay, drop. How is equal to drop now. Okay, drop now. మంచి నాలెడ్జ్ ఉంది అయితే మీకు. So spelling mistake. Drop now. What is this now? By default, what is the drop now? How is equal to any. You could typically any. These are the parameters. What is the default value of how? What is the default value of how? Default value of how? How? Argument. Argument is any. Any. What is that any says? చదువుకోండి సరే. Any. If any na values are present, drop that row or column. Row is selected, column is selected. Row. Why row? Default access is 0. So here I will mention and what? Default access is what? 0, which is called what? Row. Row. So I hope you are understanding. So now finally I'm going to say print of df. So I'm going to write it. This part I'm going to write it. This part I'm going to write it. In this case, here I'm writing in place is equal to what true. In place is equal to true. This is a point I'm writing print of df. So the same output is coming. Next I will write what? I will carry this data. Last and final. I will write what? All. All. You tell me you tell me df dot drop now, drop now. How is equal to what? All. What all says? What all says? Come on. All says if all values are now, drop that row only. Row or column, anything. Drop or row or column only. Drop or row or column only. So here, in this case, what is happening? Not even all the rows containing nos, not even all columns contains. Come on, no. So if anyone is containing no, you can go for what? Remove that value. I think you are following me. So that's why it is not removing anything here. It is not removing anything here. Are you following me? So here it is not removing anything. So by default it is going to contain what only? So here df. So as it is, because I'm not completing everything now here. Are you okay? So if at all you want to make it, if at all you want to make it, go for it. I will do it. In this case, what is this? NP dot what? Nan. NP dot nan. What is this? Nan. NP dot nan. So try to remove, try to see now. What is available? Fourth score is available. Try to tell me now. How do you apply? So I will write it. Come on here. What is this now? Drop now is equal to what is coming? It is looking for what? It is looking for what? Row. Default access. Uduvavula, come on. Yes, sir. Default access and S. Default access 0. Print of df. Print of df. Now I will go to, what should I write it? I will write it. Access is equal to 1. Access is equal to 1. So it is gone. Which one? Column. What is this? Fourth score. Fourth score okay. అది ఓకే కానీ కాలం అని చెప్పాలి. నేను చెప్పింది మీరు అసలు చెప్పరు అది. What is removing? Column. So what is the column name there? So how? Are you understanding this point? So this is the most important, student. So if I write it, here I am writing it. Here I am writing it. Comma. In place is equal to what? True I am writing it. So this is finally available df, which is containing the complete data. Are you following this now? So if I come back to our formula sheet, drop now. Now I'm asking, what is the default value here? Default value. First of all, I will write it. Access, comma what? How? Default value. How? Here I will write it. Here I will write it. In this case, access, comma what? How? Because I am writing in detail because it is a permanent flow formula chart you need to save. What are the values here? Here access values are, come on, 0 and 1. What is 0? Rows. Default come on, 1 columns. Okay. Next, how? How? Values are, how values and malla. How values and English వెళ్ళిపోతారు మళ్ళా, because you are very danger candidates. How values how values are any comma all and all. By default what? Any. Good. Default this is default FAULT. Default. All is called what? Programmable. So 0 with any, 1 with any, 0 with all, 1 with all. True, false. You know that. Okay. Right. So access in place, and I will write it, comma. What is this? In place. So I need not to write again and again those many number of values. Those many number of values. And if you want to get it, this points, I will write it. Already anyhow I wrote it. This point, I will say these points. These 2 points I will carry students for your better understanding. For your better understanding, these points are more than enough. So these are the most important points. Okay now? So these two formulas, remember it, access, in place, and everything is available. In place you can do, access you can do access, you can do what also. Simply you can apply what, how you can apply, simply you can apply how, simply you can apply what, without anything also you can apply. Drop. So go to the fourth one. Drop now. Without this you can apply. Without this you can apply what are the values, default values and everything. This is related to what concept? Man, dropping missing value. So they will give big data for you. Very big data they will give. In that they will ask you find the missing values. You need to take microscope and then need to open everything, need not to search. Simply load that CSV file into where data frame. Apply what? D of dot is now of dot sum. If you want to find out those values, you need to pause to what? Df of is not. So that Boolean values true will be coming. Are you following? So option for 3 4 days. So so take care. So come to the class daily. Right. Come to the point of it. Are you following me now? Right. So now this is the concept of any kind of project is given. These kind of formulas compulsory how to apply. Why student is unable to write the coding for pandas? You see, any pandas project is given in any big of the big product based companies, dead easy. Only thing is why student is unable to do, because they don't remember these many formulas. Will you remember? So today I said I will ask the formulas here. Ready to? Are you ready to answer, boys? Are you ready to answer? Don't make it suspense. Are you ready to answer? Ready or not ready? నాకు ఒక్కసారి చెప్పాలంతే, బికాజ్ ఐ విల్ కంటిన్యూ మై టాపిక్. రెడీ ఆర్ నాట్ రెడీ? నాట్ రెడీ. గర్ల్స్ రెడీ ఆర్ నాట్ రెడీ? మైక్ పంపించాలమ్మా, మైక్. షల్ ఐ సెండ్ ద మైక్? రెడీ ఆర్ నాట్ రెడీ అమ్మా? చెప్పండి. నాట్ రెడీ. బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ చేశారా? కంప్లీటెడా? ఎస్. మీరు బాబు చేయలేదా? ఫాస్టింగా చేశారా? When breakfast everything is over for your physical body fitting, but brain who will fit for your intelligence? Try to do something by yourself, do something good. So coming to the point, Sudha, no sir, 1 to 2 days. Okay, 1 to 2 days required. Okay, do it. So still, shall I ask on Wednesday? Shall I ask on Wednesday? Okay. Wednesday again I will ask, are you ready? No sir, not ready sir. But we'll take morning breakfast, evening lunch, dinner, everything will take. In middle of also pani puri, noodles, like that. But chadu లేదు. So now you'll go for it. Coming to the point back, I will go to the one more topic I want to cover it. Next, I will go to the project scenario. Today I will give one homework for you, simple thing, and next tomorrow I'll go to the one more thing here. I will go to the next discussion here. Iterating, how to iterate, iterating, iterating the data frame object data, data frame object data, iterating the data frame object data. How many ways are there to iterate the ND array data? How many ways are there to iterate the ND array object data? How many ways? Hmm? You know, you don't know. 5 ways. Very good. Good student. Very good. So you may ask, you may thinking, sir, you ask what are the 5 ways? You know, by looking at him, I can say. Can I ask? Shall I ask? మీకు రాదు కదా, ఆయన చెప్తే అది వినాలి మీరు. సో టెల్ దెమ్ ఫర్ దేర్ పర్పస్. టెల్ దెమ్ నంబర్ 1 స్టాండ్ అప్ ఫర్ సింగిల్. వెరీ గుడ్. ఫర్ వాట్ సింగిల్ ఫర్ లూప్ is? Single for loop is for what? For single for loop is for what? Single for loop. Don't fold the hands. Normal. Single for loop is for what? Only for. Second one, you tell me. Row and column. Row and column is present in which array? 2D array. Single for loop is for which array? That's all. Two for loop. Which array? 2D. Next, 3D. 3 for loops. Matrix number, row number, column number. Next, third one. ND. ND enumerate. Very good. Next, ND. ND iter. Off. ND iter off. Very good. So when you said they are also remembering. They also know, but nothing is there in the brain. Because they are all Ghaznavis. Right? Sit down. Good. Keep it up. Now we'll go to iterating over data frame object. There are totally how many ways? Ikkada 5 and ikkada 5 now. So there are totally 4 ways are there. One is how you can remember. Data frame means what? Two-dimensional. Two-dimensional. In two-dimensional means first dimension is what? Rows. Rows will contain what? Column. Rows will contain index plus label will be there. For row is concerned, label will be there, row number will be there. For column is concerned, what will be there? Column number is there, column name is there. How many ways are there to iterate? 4 ways. Based on row name, row ID. That is a row name, row index. Next up, column index, column name. There are 4 ways are there to iterate data frame object data. There are 4 ways. Actually, I said to you, number 1 is called what? The most important thing, iter rows. Iter rows function I already said. By using that, you can get it. So the first way is what? Iterating data frame object data by using row names. Row names. Second one, by using iterating object data by using row indices. Row indices. Third one is what? Iterating data frame object data by using column names. Column names. Fourth, iterating data frame object data by using column indices. Column indices. So these are the 4 ways. So how to do that? That is a major important thing now. So this is column indices. This is column indices. These are the things. Now I'll go for row names. I want to take it by using row names. Take one small data and try to take the row names. Create one small data and try to take with row names. Go to the place. Here I'm going to take up. This is called what? Dropping missing data. Dropping. Which data? Missing data. Dropping missing data. Missing data. Examples on dropping missing data. So I'll go to new and I'll go to notebook. So there I'm trying to take it. So I'm going to take up as usual this data. I'll go for this. So here I will take it. There I will go for it. Take it as LST is equal to take the data something like this. What I'm taking? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, something like this. Take something like 5 elements. Next, you take something like, What is that? RS, RS, something like next is called what? TR, something like SS, next is called a DR, next is called a John Hunter. Like this, I'm taking it. This is how many values are there? Five values are there. Here, five values I'm having. Next, I'm having something like 1.2, 2.3, and 4.5, and 5.6, and 6.7. This is the value we are having. These are the values we are having. Convert into data frame. Data frame df is equal to df dot, come on, data frame df pd dot data frame, pd dot data frame of, I will apply LST. I will apply LST. Print of df, print of df. So you are getting the data like this. These are called row indices I'm having. These are called what? Columns I'm having. If you want, you can do reverse also. Do you know reverse? How? df dot t, df dot t. Already you know t. Okay. Anyhow, I will go for giving index. How to give index? I'm going to take up. Index I'm going to take up. I will take it. This one, as we are going to get it. Row names, we are going to use it. Row names here. First, you try to start with this type of thing. Row indices you start. How do you take it? How we did already? Record is equal to REC is equal to DF dot iter rows. Iter rows. Iter rows. When you print it, print of REC for your better knowledge, type of REC, type of REC, I will write it after asking you. So you got it. This is comes under, this is like this. 0, 1, like this I got it. This is called something like the data I got it. And this is the data I got it. Now you observe it. What is the type of this record? That anybody can answer. Come on. What is that? Series, huh? Tuple. Type of, okay, no problem. Tell me. REC. Tuple series. Doubt ఇప్పుడు. Tuple series. Hmm? So see that tuple. Tuple. When I am getting the single column, that is called a series. When I am going to get this type of data only, row I am getting, it is called what? Tuple. నేను బ్రాకెట్ కూడా చూయించాను ఇక్కడ చూయించాను బ్రాకెట్. దెన్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? టపుల్. మీరు సిరీస్ లేకుంటే సీక్వెన్స్ సంథింగ్ ఇఫ్ యూ సే, యూ హావ్ టు చెక్ బై యువర్ నాలెడ్జ్. దిస్ ఆర్ డేటా విచ్ ఇస్ గెటింగ్ ఇట్. Okay. In that tuple, if you observe it, it is going to give you row index I want to print, column index I want to print. For that, today I am writing it very clearly. For once again I am showing REC in df dot iter rows. Iter rows I am going to write it. Iter rows print of REC. Once again I am writing. If you observe it, this is the 0, 1, 2, 1, is nothing but what? Index. 0, 1, 0, 2, like this. These are all called what? Values. This is called what? Index. Which index? Row index. This 0, 1, 2. These are all called row index. I am trying to write it. REC of 0, I am writing it. I got it 0, 1, 2. What is that? 0, 1, 2, I got it. Are you following me? So I am writing. If you follow me, I am writing there row index colon dot format of, I am writing here REC of 0. REC of 0 I am writing. REC of 0 I am writing. There I am writing it print of record values for that index. Record values I am writing. Record values is equal to dot format of, tell me, huh? REC of 1. If you write it, REC of 1, what is happening? Record values we are getting it. Under the index 0, record values are coming. I will try to write \n and you are going to get the record values here. I think you people are understanding record values, how you are going to get it. These values are coming. What is the type of these record values? You are getting 0, 1, 0, 2, etc. You are getting. What is the type of that? Just I want to print a type of this REC1. So it is going to give you what? Series. Series of values you are getting. For that values I want to get it. You are getting, no doubt in that. What you are saying is called REC of 1. You are getting that. You are getting. See that values. Now I want to get those values. How do you get only these kind of things? How do you get only these kind of things? How do you get only those kind of things? Of one లేదు values. Values. Because already I said series related values I said. So here I will write remove the \n and see this data. Now I am getting index 0 record value, index 1 record value, index 2 record value. I hope you are getting it. So index I am getting, record I am getting, index I am getting, record I am getting it. So online students, this is the logic related to what? Iter rows of what? Getting the row indices. So in other way you can get students. So iter rows gives you how many attributes? Two values it is returning in the form of a tuple. One is index number and a tuple of values in the form of series you got it. When I was printed your same. There I am going to do index, index, RIND, and next is called what? Record values I am getting. Record values I am getting in the form of like this. Here I am writing what? RIND, RIND. Next is called what? This is called R vals. R vals I am going to get it. R vals I am going to R vals dot values. That also will give you, of course. So here I will try to get it. In this place I am writing it. Are you following this? This is another way we got it. This is another way you got it. So I think you are getting. How many ways it is coming? Two values it is returning. Two values means I will hold it into two variables like d dot items of k comma v like here k comma v. This is the R index and values I am printing. It just comes under series. Are you following me? Right. This is one thing. This is one thing. For your better logic, here I am writing. So how do you write it? Here I wrote it by using, for your better knowledge, here I am writing. By using which function? Iter rows. Or I can write it. Or I can write it. One more kind of thing. Like this also you can take care, students. Like this also you can take care. Like this also you can take care. So here you got the data. I think you are following me. Good. Clear? What is the function name? Iter rows. Iter rows returns two values in the form of a tuple. One is row index and a series value. So series values to get it, I am using like this and I am getting like this. Next I want to get it through what? Iterating data frame object by using what? Row indices. How to get by using row indices? What I am going to start here. Row indices. Start up. Row indices. Here row names. I hope first with what? This part is the second part. This part is the first part. This example I did with what? Row indices. Second answer this is. Getting me? So go to the place. Second question I will write here. First question I will change it. Only question I am changing. This part I will write it over here. Okay, students? Confused? ఏం అర్థం కాలేదు కాబట్టి కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయినా అర్థమైన రెండు ఒకటే. So I hope you are getting this part. Now I am going to do what? Row names. Ready to Go to the row names. Start with the row names. How do you give the row names? Take this data. Go to this place. Here also I will try to write for your better understanding. 1 minute. This part. This part I will get it. For your example also it will be more clear. And this part also same. Okay. Now I'll go to this place. Here I'm going to take this place. I will give the indices now. Give the indices now. Come on, students. Index is equal to, hmm, index is equal to, what was our data? We got it like this. We got it. What is this now? IDs, names, CGPS. So how do you give it? Index is equal to, what is that? ID, comma what? Name, comma what? CGPA. CGPA, for example. So try to take up like this. So name I got it, name I got it, ID I got it, name I got it, CGPA I got it. Now I want to get the data through what? ID, name, CGPA. Tell me how to do. How do you do? How do you do? Don't know. For loop ఒకటే for loop రాసి సరిపోద్దా? For so I'm writing, I'll bring this. What I want to get it, iterate by using what? Names. So I'm going to use it. Here I'm going to use it. Iterating. Second point is this one. How do you get it? So here, come on. రాదు మీకు. You don't know. మీకు రాదా మీకు? For, for, you are saying something. For, no problem. REC of, no, if you say, I will write it because I don't know what is there in your mind. If you say, I will write it. For REC in iter rows of, okay. Okay. Print REC of row name. Row name. Row name. ఏమొస్తుంది అప్పుడు? ఏమి రాదు. ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. మీరు వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ సే ఐ విల్ రైట్ ఇట్. ఐ సెడ్ మీరు ఏం చెప్తే అది రాస్తాను. అదే నువ్వు ఏం చెప్పేది రాస్తానని చెప్తున్నావు కదా, మళ్ళీ నన్ను కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేయకు, నువ్వు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ పడు. చెప్పు ఏం నువ్వు ఏముంటో చెప్పు. కన్ఫ్యూజా? నో క్లారిటీ? No problem. So any others? Now I'm going to write it. Now I'm going to write it. What is that? Come on. మీకు రాదులే అది ఎందుకు ఊరిక కానీ. df of dot shape will give you what? 3 rows, 5 columns. 3 rows, 5 columns. But our concept is what? Dealing with what? Row names. So 3 rows are there. Now I will do what? df of what? 0. What df of 0 gives? 3. నేను ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకొని వస్తానో చూడండి. df of shape. First, to do something, you need to have subject. Then only it is possible. Only జుట్టు వేసుకొని చింపిరి ఫేస్ వేసుకొని వచ్చి కూర్చుంటే రాదు. రైట్. df of shape of 0 is called 3. For I in range of what is this now? df of 0, what is coming from there? You are writing like that. Print of I am printing. Print of I am printing. 0, 1, 2, 3 we got it. What I am going to write it? df of I am writing I. Df of I. What is coming? ID is coming. This entire data. ID, name, CGPA is coming. What I am going to print it? Type of this entire thing I am writing. What is coming? Series is coming. From the series, what I am going to write it? Of 0 I am writing. What is coming? Of course, it is going to give you the series of values are coming. Like this, it is coming. Okay. So close this bracket. Series is going to print. From the series, what I want to print? From this series, what I want to print? I got it. There I am writing df of df of. What are the values are printed? I already wrote it. df of I. df of I. What was printed? Column names are printed. These things are printed. Next, there I will write what? What I will write it? In series, what are the attributes which are present? What are the attributes are present? Hmm? Series, what are the attributes are present? df of df of. So if I go to it, what is coming? Column names is not there. So what I'm going to present there? So I'm going to write it df of I. df of I dot what I'm writing. Dot what I'm writing. Values I'm writing it. What are printed? Values are printed. Now I need to print what? Column names I need to print or not? How do you print the column names? How do you print the column names? How do you print the column names here? So printing the column names, that is an important here. How do you print the column names here? That is an important here. Printing the column names required. Here I am going to write it. When you are going to take this part, you are getting this values, you are getting it. This is going to come to 0 to df of I, comma, these values are going to come. These values are going to come. These are the values are going to come. Now I'm going to get it. All of them are going to contain 0, 0, 0 only printing. This I need to print. Because of this I, what are printed? 0, 1, 2, 3 are printing. What I want to get it over there? I want to get it something like this. If you follow, this is one way to print the indices. Another way to print is, so there are many ways are there. Easiest way I want to tell you. So row label that is called row name, comma, row values. Row values I will print in where tf dot iter rows I am going to print. Iter rows I am going to print. What is this now printing? Row name, row index name, row index name. I will print it, comma what? Row name, row name. Next I am going to print it what? Here I am going to write it. Row values is equal to dot format of row vals dot values I am going to write it. Values I am going to write it. What is happening? Row values. Expected format of comma indentation for indentation symbol. So you are going to get it. ID values, name values, CGPA values are coming. Are you following? Same thing earlier also I did. Same thing earlier also I did. Iterating over this. Iter rows only with the column names only I got it. With the column names also I got it. Right? This is the second way. You can also get it in another way also. The first one itself you can do this way also. What is the another way? This is the one thing. You are getting it. This post I will keep it here in this way. So we got this by using what? Names. Row names you got it. Row names you got it. This way is there now. One more way I will show you. But there are so many ways I can show you. So if you come to the first way once again, if we come to the first way once again, what are the values you are having? The same kind of mechanism, this kind of data. In place of giving this indices and everything, if I get data back, if I print this like this, by using what you can say, question I will copy, iterating over this, I'm going to write it. You try to carry on this values. For I will write it I in range of df of df dot shape attribute I started earlier. Shape of what? 0 will give you what? I value, that is called index value, which is going to give you 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to write it row index value is equal to comma I set. Next I'm going to get it backslash t row values is equal to, there I'm writing it. Hmm. If you are talented, you can answer me. Based on the index, I want to get the values. How do I get it? That is by using iter rows you set. Now based on the index, how to get it? మీకు రాదు ఎందుకని చదువుకొని రాలేదు కాబట్టి డాట్ ఐఎల్ఓసి ఐఎల్ఓసి ఆర్ ఎల్ఓసి ఐఎల్ఓసి ఆర్ ఎల్ఓసి you see the formula, you see the formula here, ILOC level, ILOC of what? Row index. LOC of what? Row index. చదువుకుంటే ఏమైనా వస్తుంది. ILOC of what? I. That will give you what? Complete record in the form of series. I will write what? Values. Perfect. 0 values. 1 values. 1 values. This is another way by using what? I say LOC, LOC values, values. చదువుకోవాలి చదువుకోకపోతే ఏమి రాదు. So coming to the point back, here I will write it. In this case, I will write it. These many things. So this will carry this. Under this, this is called by using the same mechanism, by using what you can say, by using what is another way? LOC I can take it. This is by using what? This is by using what? LOC. Second one is only one is available. Row name, row values, iter rows. Like this, you got it. I think you are getting it. Are you following me? Right. That is, this part is also done. First part, 4 solutions are there in front of you. Second one, only one solution is there. Third one, I am going to talk. Third one, I am going to carry. Column names, I want to go for it. Column names. Online students, I think you are following me. So get this data frame, carry on this. So here, try to take up. How do you give it? Columns is equal to, you see your structure of the data, columns. Record 1, record 2, record 3, record 4, record 5. Record 1, record 2, record 3, record 5. 0 to 4. So here I will write it. Columns is equal to record REC1, comma REC2, comma REC3, REC3, comma REC4, REC4, comma what? REC5. Record 5. So close. So I'm getting. Now I want to get what? Column names I want to get it. How to get by using column names? That is our topic. So I want based on column names, I want to print the data. Based on the column names, I want to print the data. How do you print it? Based on the column values, I want to print it. I hope you are going to get it. Are you following me now? So how do you get the data now? I want to go for it. Start up. How do I get it? So how do I get the column names? By using for come on, Yeah. For I, iterating over this part. Iterating over this part. Hmm. For IJK మనకు అంతే. Hmm. For I, for record, for record in ఎలాగా? ఓకే. అంతే ఇంకా. అయిపోయింది. ఫర్ మై సార్ సెడ్ దట్ మధుబాబులు look at columns. First see the columns. Am I getting columns or not? Because my sir said already this just beginning I said columns, data frame kind of attributes. మీరు డాక్టర్ కావాలంటే మెడిసిన్స్ తెలియాలి. టు బికమ్ ఏ యాక్టర్ యూ నీడ్ టు నో డాన్స్. టు బికమ్ ఏ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్ యూ నీడ్ టు నో లైబ్రరీ. వితౌట్ నోయింగ్ మెడిసిన్స్ యూ విల్ బికమ్ శంకర్ దాదా ఎంపీబీఎస్. వితౌట్ బికమింగ్ యాక్షన్ యూ విల్ బికమ్ సైడ్ యాక్టర్. Without knowing library, you cannot become anything. So, coming to the point of it, here I am going to write it. I am going to take it. Coming to the point of it. Columns, we got it. Sir, get it? Column name, COL name, COL name, in where? DF of columns. Print of what, sir? Column name, sir. So, column names are coming. Column name ku సంబంధించిన values. Column name, I am going to get it the column names. So I'm going to get the column names. Huh? DF of column name. So I will write it. DF of column name. So column names will give you what? Series. Series. How do you get the series values? Dot what? Values. Dot what? Values. Dot values. So values are coming. So I'll print the column name. I'll print the record values. So how do you print it? Print of. What I'm saying? Column name. Column name. I'm going to write it. Dot format of column name. So there I'm going to print it. There I'm going to write it. Print of. But next, column values I will print it. Column values. Column values is equal to. Column values is equal to backslash t. Is equal to dot format of. Dot format of. What I will do? So column names and column values I want to print it. Column values I want to print it. Column name dot format of. Column name dot what? Column name dot values I will print it. Values. I will print it. So you are going to get column names dot. Column name dot. DF of. DF of column name. Yes. DF of column name dot values. Sorry, following me. Values are coming. Okay, Bob. Are you okay? So column name and whose data. Column name 2, whose data. Column name 3, whose data. Column name 4, whose data. Column name 4, whose data. I'm getting. Are you following? Earlier data is also like this. Row related values, column related values. By using this type of looping. So this is the one I'm going to take it. Go to this place. Here I'm going to keep it. In this example, we are going to get it. So for loop. Got it. So df of column name. Already you know df of column name. So this part you can understand. Are you following me? Anything else? This is one thing. Next I will go to fourth one. I am going to take it. What is the fourth one? This part I will take it. What is the next part here? Like this data. Iterating over what? Column indices. Take the column indices once. Take the column indices. Take this data. Column indices I need to take it. There I'm going to write. This I need not to write because the columns I want to take it. Got it. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me how do you get it this? So I want to get it. Ready? Right. Shape of df dot. Shape of. At least you follow me. 5. And 5 columns. So how do I write it? For column index. Column index is equal. Column index in where? df of 1 now. df of 1 now. So range of, like this I am writing. At least I am writing column index. Column index. You can write directly also, no problem. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I will write it. ఇక్కడ కాలమ్ నేమ్స్ అని రాశాను. కాలమ్ ఇండిసెస్. Here I will write a column indices. I am writing column indices. Fine. Next, what I need? Column index. I will write a column index. Okay. Column index. Column index. Okay, printing. Next, column data. Backslash t. Column data is equal to dot format of of come on, good, df of df dot loc. loc will not work on column number size side. iloc. Okay, good. Stand up. Dot iloc. Dot iloc of column index. Column index. నిలబడు. Good. Column index. నిలబడు బాబు. కరెక్ట్ చెప్పావు కదా? తప్ప. ఇన్నర్ లిస్టా? ఓకే. ఇన్నర్ లిస్ట్. ఓకే. కరెక్టేనా? డౌట్ బటన్ పెట్టుకో. సో హియర్ నా ఐమ్ ప్రెసింగ్ ఎంటర్ కీ. చూడు అక్కడ. సో సీ ద డేటా వాట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్. సో column data 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening? So column data is printing like this. Column index is printing because I wrote it. మీరు రాసింది తప్పు. Very good. Stand up. So shall I remove that? Now tell me. కూర్చో. ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ colon comma inner list colon column index. Okay, right. See that now. That bracket I will close it. Okay, now see this. What is coming? This data is coming like this. Are you following me? Coming good. 90% good. You can tell next percent also. Come on. You can. This is going to give you what? Series of data. You will apply what? What? Values. So you got the values here. Dot values, you got it. You are getting colon of index of. You are going to get the data here, something like this. So tell me, colon of, you need to remove that. Now you need to print. Now you are getting the data like this. ఇది చదువుకుంటేనే వస్తుంది చేయడం. This if you read and come, then only you can understand. నేనైనా మీరైనా ఎవరైనా. If you come ILOC of what? Row index. Here row index. And here what is available? Row index And next what? Column name, column index, column index. Where is the column index? Here we need to go for row index. And then next is what? Column index. You need to write it. I think this is the one we applied here. Column index we applied. This is for all the rows. What we are applying? Column index. That is what is the column index? For 0, all the column values. For first, this is a column index. For the second, column index. For the third, column index. These are the values. Are you following? This is the another rule for getting the data. Very, very important. So there is no doubt in that. Sushara, once we ask any question like that, you're almost not able to. So you're remembering here and there some segments, unless and until. That's what I said. When you take any candidate, they are not able to do a single coding also because of what? Not good at the formulas. These are the ways to iterate the data. How many ways are there to iterate the data? How to remember it? Row indices are there, column names are there. Column indices are there, column names are there. Totally how many ways? 4 ways. Row indices, row names. Column indices, column, comma, column indices, and column names. These are the 4 ways are there to get the data. I think you are following this. This is about the concept of how to make use of iterating the data. Now I will go to next last and final part, last but one part before entering into the project case studies. Now I want to go for concatenation, merging of data frames, merging of, merging of, merging of data frames, merging of data frames, merging of data frames into single data frame, into single data frame, merging of single data frame into single data frame. What do you mean by merging? Some students' information in 4 rows and 4 columns. Somebody else is having 4 rows and 4 columns. Somebody else is having 4 rows and 4 columns. What I will do? I want them as a single data frame. For example, KVR data frame containing students' details, Python student details, some XYZ faculty, some more Python students details, some PQR faculty details, some more data frame. All these things I want to merge as a Python students only. Are you following me? Telangana state population, Andhra Pradesh population, Karnataka population, Tamil Nadu population, Kerala population, Bihar population, Mumbai population, all states populations are available separate data frames. I want to make it as a Indian population. Indian population means what should I do? Merge all of them. For merging is concerned, we will use the function name called what? Concatenate. Concatenate. Concat. We are going to use concat. Data frame 1, data frame 2, data frame 3, so on data frame n with access. I will take. Row wise you want to concatenate. Column wise you want to concatenate. Example చూపిస్తాను. I'll take up example. Here I am taking A, B, C. A, B, C. Be confused పడతారు ఒకసారి. I will take SID, SID. Now I will take S name. SID, S name. SID, S name. Take care. SID, S name. This is called what? 0 and then 1. Here SID is called 100 and the name is called RS. Next is called 200, 200. Next is called TR, TR. This is called one data frame. Another data frame I am having. Another data frame I am having. What is the another data frame I am having? 2 and 3. Telangana code in the government of India is different. And this is the code starts from where? Karnataka. This is the code I'm talking about. Like a STD code of Telangana state, STD code of AP, STD code of some state-wise STD codes are there for differentiation purpose. Like that, this is called what, some other numbers we are having, some different numbers you are having, but these IDs will be different, guys. Care, this row IDs must be different. Here it is called 300, here it is called 400. Like your college numbers, you take it, all ticket numbers. When you are taking board of intermediate, they'll be having taking all the things and they will allot from here onwards your numbers will start. From here onwards your college numbers will start. Something like here a KVR and something like here something like SSS. Like this fourth. This also I'm having something like 500. Next is called something like TTT. Like this we are having. Like that I'm having one more data frame. This is called a DF1. This is called a DF2. This is called a DF2. What I will do here, I will merge it. How to create this data frame? You know how to create data frame. You know how to create data frame. Understand? But this is called a list. Two inner list with the indexes SID and S name. Three inner list with the SID and then S name. Or you can take dictionaries also, you can take it. No issue. Now I'm going to take it. DF3 is equal to, what is that? PD dot concatenation. There I will go for it, concat or concatenate. I will write a df1 comma what? Df2. Df1 comma Df2. Both of them are merged together on the basis of rows and put it into Df3. What is the Df3 is going to contain? Students, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the values here? SID. Next is called what? S name. S name I am going to write it. What is the SID here? 100 RS. Next here I am going to write it 200. Next is called a TR. Next I am writing 300. Next is called a KVR. Next is called 400 here. Next is called SSS. Next is called 500 here. And next is called like this. TTT. This is called axis wise called what? 0. This is an axis wise 0. Are you following me? Next I'm going to take it. DF is equal to what is happening, with the axis is equal to what you are doing, 1. What is happening there? Very danger. What is that? This part is going to contain, in this way, it is going to contain, sorry. So in this way, it is going to contain, this case, what is containing? Here also one more SID will come, one more S name will come. That time it is going to contain, what NaN. Here also it is going to contain what? NaN. Here it is going to contain NaN. Of course, small or capital, that you don't worry. Here it is going to contain NaN. This is called 3, 4, 5. What is the 3, 4, 5? You are going to get it. This is NaN. This is also NaN. This is also NaN. NaN. This is also NaN. Here also NaN. Here also NaN. This is going to contain the value like this values will present. This is the value which is coming 400 like this which is going to come. And here 500 this values I'm going to get it. These are the values we are going to get it. This is called what? Columns. Columns is another axis is equal to 1. Generally, this is not a recommended process. This is a recommended process. I hope you are understanding. This is an axis is called what? So axis is equal to 0. That is a row wise matching. This is called what? A column wise matching. So only listening the class, nothing will come. You have to practice it first. So this is going to be merging here. This one, at the end of this one, what is matching? Second one is going to match with SID and this one is coming. But whose 0 and 1 is not there here? Whose 0 and 1 is not there here? That's why it is placing what here? Nan. And when you come to this SID, the first frame, these two things are called first frame portion. When you come to the second partition here, it is starting from second. It is going to contain what? This is going to contain nan, because this is a first frame area. And the second frame area is going to contain. First frame area is going to contain nans because 0 and 1 is not there in the second frame. First frame 3, 4, 5 is not there. That's why this is a nan portion first. First, this is a nan portion for second. Nan portion for second and nan portion for first. These are the two things which are getting merged. This type of column merging is not recommended because we went for axis wise like this. Clear? Fine. So I'll go to the concept of how to merge the data frame. I'm having, because instead of typing that entire thing, I'm having something like this. Come on, read out all of you. PANDAS, merging data frame, most important. Concatenating data frame. We can concatenate one or more data frame along with rows and columns using concat function. Concatenate data frame along with rows. So rows we are going to take it. Row wise concatenation we are taking, and it is very easy. And I'm, instead of typing it, I'm just taking like this. So list of tuples I'm taking. Data 1, Jock 34, Sydney 5. BT 31, Delhi 7. Adi 46, New York 11. Because this was the data. Once my student has given this, sir, how to merge this? He posted in the chart window. I taken as an example in my class. So that was his real data, what he posted. List of tuples. Mohit 34, Tokyo 11. Veena 31, London tuple. These are all called what? List of tuples. List of tuples. Mark, Mumbai, etc. So I'm going to create merging of it. Now I will go for using this entire thing. So go to this place. Now I'm going to take up. I'll go to this place. Next one I'm going to take it. This is called what? Examples on. Let me examples on iterating data frame object data. Object data. Go to the new. I'm going to take notebook here. So there I will take it. This is my data. Pulse, you already know. You already know list. This is already we discussed in our beginning days only. NP. List of tuples. Already you know tuples in list, tuple, list of tuples and everything. And here, if we print the data 1, data 2, data 3, separately they are printing. Now convert data 1, comma, data 2 into data 1, data 2 and data 3 into where? So that df1 is equal to pd dot data frame of what? df1. df1 or data 1? Data 1. That is what I did here also. In your example also I did. And what I gave you here, columns I am giving, index I am giving. Columns I am giving, index I am giving. Name, ages, experience. If you look at the data, this is a name, age, city, experience. I need to give. So what is that now? Index is equal to, I was given as what? Three things are there. I am giving ABC. ABC index I am giving here. You can give columns also, no problem. A and then B and comma C. Why three things only? Because I am having three rows are there. And how many columns? Three. So I will give it as what here? Columns. So columns is equal to, I will give it as what? Name, comma, next, age, next is called what? City, next is called experience. Experience I am giving it. This is called columns here. Index is equal to columns. Similarly, I will take it. df2 is equal to df2 is equal to data to index is equal to how many I'm having again? 3. Don't go for ABC same. Why? Because different indices I require, different enrollment values I want. For that, what I will do, as I was given here also, A, B, C, D, E, F, same columns will be there. Same columns will be there. So there I'm going to give you here D, E, F. So D, E, F, here I'm going to take it. Name, age, city is same. Name, age, city is same. Experience is same. Similarly, I will go to where I will go to DF3. I will go to DF3. Data 3, data 3, GHI, GHI. So I'm going to take it GHI. Columns is same. So you can imagine that these are all the values called A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. This is called a name, age, city, experience. All the values are going to come. If I want to get it in the single part, I'll go for what? Come on, concat I need to go for it. So print here, I'm writing here data frame, data frame 1, data frame 1. So here I'm writing it. Print of what here? df1, df2, df2. I'm taking df2 data frame 2, taking df2, df2. Next is called a df3, df3 data frame 3. I'm going to take the df3. So try to follow me. So we are going to get it. So has no attribute called a data frame. Capital D. Capital D here. Class. So try to run this. You are getting data frame 1 data, data frame 2 data, data frame 3 data. Separate data frames are coming. 3 different data frames are coming now. So that 3 different data frames want to be in a single data frame. So how to do the single data frame here? Of course, this is a data frame 1, data frame 2, data frame 3 here. So try to run this data frame 1, data frame 2, data frame 3. All 3 different data frames are there. What to do now? Make them as a single. Python class 1, Python class 2, Python class 3. My roll numbers will be different to my roll numbers. These are roll numbers different for other class. These are roll numbers different from other class. And all of them, name, age, city, experience is having same column. So how do you go for it? So go to the next. If, as I said, I already said, Albert Augustine, if I have what? 1000 records. I already said in the class to Albert Augustine, I said, what I said, comprehension technique you need to apply. What is the comprehension technique that you need to know in my class? Already you know. If my data frame contains 1000 records, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh, that is 1 crore records values are there. How to give the values? Different values not possible to give, but the values to be given as indices as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q is not, that is not the way. We are giving as what? Record 1, record 2, record 3, record 4, like that you can give. How do you give it? For that, you can take it, you can write it like this. DF is equal to Mr. Albert Augustine, data frame, data frame. I already said data frame of what you can write it? LST. If LST contains those many values, now I'm writing index is equal to, index is equal to, happily I can write it, REC of plus STR of I, STR of I plus 1. Why I plus 1? Record 1, record 2, record 3, like that. And for I in range of what? 0, comma len of LST. How many values are there in LST? That many values I can take it. That many values. This is this is the way to write it. If you take it, The Python, if you go to it, Python, if you go to it, if this is a Python, if you take, if my range is containing R is equal to, okay, Albert, okay, thanks, nice, clear, sir, okay. No, just I am showing to everybody. Okay, that is your satisfaction. Next, range is equal to what? 1 to 100, for example, 0 to 100, 0 to 100, you take it. This I am going to create what? Some record 1, record 2, I want to get it. How do you go for it? I will take it. So directly, I will print it as what? LST is equal to, I'm printing as what? Record 1, record 2, record 3, I want to print it. Index, directly I will take index is equal to REC of, like this. I will write it plus str of I for I in I plus 1 for I in range of len of r len of r len of r range close len of r close, like this I am writing. Print of what? Index. If you look at, it is printing rec1 rec2. To print it more perfectly, value in where? Index. Print it. Print of what? Well. So you see, record 1, record 2, record 3, record 4, like this. Perfect. These are all we did in the childhood days only. No problem, Albert Augustine. No problem. Already you explained this tip. I only forget. Sorry, sir. No problem, Albert. Don't worry. I'll show you. Students, if you take my offline students, daily they will forget and come. But still, I have a lot of patience. I will explain. Really, you will forget and come. Correct or not? But I'll explain. It's my responsibility. No issue. This is the data I got it. This is a one. Right? No issue about it. So this is a one. I can go for this. Suppose you want to take ID, anything ID1, ID2, etc. You can take it, ID of it. You are getting. So take it. Here I will write it. Value of it. ID1, ID2, ID3, etc. You will get it. Okay. So anyhow, come to the point back. Now I will go for what? Concatenate. How do you concatenate? మొద్దు బాబులు చెప్పాను కదా ఇక్కడ. I already said what is the function name? Concat. What is the syntax? PD dot concat of df1, df2, df3, df4, df5, any number of things. Axis 0, axis 1. Axis 0 means what? Row wise. First row, unique. Second row, unique. Third row, unique. Done. There is one is appending and the ending. You may ask a question, I want to append in the middle. Middle appending or ending appending, that is all nothing but we are going to sort the data. How do you sort the data? df dot sort the values. There is a blunder. Syntax చెప్పాలి. df dot sort values. Ascending is equal to true. Ascending is equal to false. On which column you want to do, that also I said to you. Said or not? That also I said to you. You need to go for that. Okay. Now you go for concatenate. So I'm printing first data frame, second data frame, all the data frames printed. First data frame printed, second data frame printed, third data frame also printed. I'm giving output also for you. Now I want to go for concatenate. In Python, Pandas library provides function called concat. To concat two or more data frames along with a particular axis, but the dimensions must match with the same along axis concatenation. Employee values, student values cannot be concatenated. Can you concatenate? To concatenate, what is required? Cheppan kada. Those who are all writing IPE second year exam, we can concatenate. One college data, another college data, we can concatenate because their columns are same, roll numbers are different. Correct or not? Yes. So what is the function name? PD dot concat of, in the list part, first data frame, second data frame, third data frame. Create a new data frame. print the data frame. What is the access here? 0. So go to the place. Now here I am going to write it. Concatenate data frame object data. So concatenate data frames. Concatenate data frames. Okay. Go to the place. Here I am writing concatenate, concatenating data frame. So now do you do? df is equal to pd dot concat of what is that? df1 comma df2 comma df3 df3. So this is called the final df fdf. Are you following? So print of what? fdf. Print of fdf. Print final data frame. So you are going to get it completely abcd data, def data, ghi data, ghi data. Are you following me? This is called what? Access 1 0. So fdf access is 0. So I will take it. ఇంకొకటి రాస్తాను. So xdf here I will write it. Here access is equal to what? 0. This is x fdf, which is going to come by default. Rows only it will take. Now I will go to what? Concatenating data frame with what? 1. Right. Data frame ydf. So coming to the point of it, here I am writing. Here I am having what is that? 1. Virendra Jain is asking common values are there, what will happen? చెప్పాను కదమ్మా. In Telangana state, you are having same Dhirendra Jain. In AP also Dhirendra Jain is there. But what is different? Number is different, I said already. Number is different, I said already. If the number is same, you will be getting duplicate that will be removed. Already said. So, already I said that should be removed. So, xdf, this is called ydf. So, this is going to come to the point of it. Access is what? 1. So, ydf you say. What will happen? Imagine once for first, this is called first frame coming now. Same thing, what will come? Name, age, city, experience. What are the values? Nans. For third one, name, age, city, experience. For what will come here? Nans. Nans. What is the next one here? What is the next one here? DEF only will come. This is for what? Nans. For what frame? First frame. This is the data which is coming. As it is, this data will come. This is a NAN. This is a NAN. This is going to contain this place. For third one is going to contain. Chart window is there. What it is going to contain? NANs. For this one, what is containing here? NAN. Here also NAN. This is going to contain. So how many things? It is just like an outer product. Outer product. Inner product. Inner of, outer of in ND array. మీకు గుర్తులేవులే కానీ నాకు గుర్తుంది. ఇన్నర్ ఆఫ్, అవుటర్ ఆఫ్, డాట్, మల్టిప్లై, ప్రోడక్ట్, క్యుములేటివ్ ప్రోడక్ట్, అవన్నీ మీకు రెగ్యులర్ పేర్లు విన్నాయి గుర్తు. ఎట్లా ఫంక్షన్ అవుతుందో మీకు తెలియదు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బికమ్ యాజ్ వాట్? 3 rows and this will become 9 times it will come and it will become the respective place it is becoming values. Another place it will become nans. So all of them cannot be shown. Dot will be shown. Why dot? Continuity. So big discussion will be there. Look at, and I'm showing that. No need confusion. This is called first portion. I will highlight it. This is called first portion as I said to you. For rest of them, what is this? These are called nans. For what? Second and third. This is called what here? This is called what? Nan for first. This is the values for what? Second. For rest of them, nans only. Nan and then third values are available. And this type of data is one of the not recommended partition. Are you following me now? So we are supposed to take it and still it is unable to fit the total thing, it is going to show the continuation. This is continuation part only. There is a slash is there. Ready? This axis is equal to 1 is not recommended. This is called what? Which type? What concept it is? Merging. Merging of two data frames is by using which concept? Concat. Earlier there was a function called merge that is deprecated on the name of what? Concat. 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 Very regularly asking question. Are you following me? Right. So this is called examples on merging of data frames. Merging of what? Data frames. Well, so this is about merging of the data frames. Next, I want to go for last part. I want to cover. Time is over. And as type, I want to go for it. As type. As type is for what? Converting one type of value to another type of value. One type of value to another type of value. Sandeep Kumar is asking, sir, if column names are different. Sir, if the column names are different, column names should be different only. Will you write same all ticket number twice? One. Three times you write name. First, you please involve in that kind of concept. Please involve Sandeep Kumar. So I'm going to take up typecasting. How we typecasted in our place? NDRA, we are typecasting only one value at a time. Only one value because it is going to be int type to float type to int type like that. But in PANDAS, if we come, how to convert single column type? Here only we are converting the column type. How to convert the single column type to one type to another type? How to convert all the columns types to what? How to convert all the column types? How to convert all the column types? Course, STR. Course, fees, discount. If I take it, everything in double quotes, everything in data frame. What type it is? Object type. Which type? Super type it will take. But which type you want to convert it? Course is STR. Course is STR. వినాలి మనం లేవు సరే మీరు కొద్దిగా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉన్నారు ఈరోజు మీరు లేండో సరే నీట్ లిజన్ మొబైల్ వాచింగ్ అంతా కుదరదు ఇక్కడ చూస్తున్నాను మీ ఇద్దరు తేడా ఉన్నారు మీరిద్దరే లుకింగ్ డిఫరెంట్ యువర్ మై పైథాన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కరెక్ట్ ఎక్కువ చేస్తే బయట పంపిస్తా చూస్తున్నా నేను చాలా బిగినింగ్ నుంచి తేడాగా ఉన్నారు రాకండి అట్లా ఇప్పుడు రాకండి ఇక్కడికి రావద్దు మీరు కూర్చోండి నేర్చుకోండి చదువుకోండి నేను చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఏదో చూస్తా ఉంటే మీకేం రాదు ఆల్రెడీ రాకనే కదా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ట్రాల్ చేస్తే ఎట్లా బయట పంపిస్తా నేను బీ కేర్ఫుల్ సో హియర్ మీకు ఏం రానప్పుడు ఇక్కడ చదువుకోవాలి బుద్ధిగా సో హియర్ ఏం చెప్తున్నా నేను వాట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఇలాంటి తెలివి తక్కువ పనులు చేస్తూ ఉంటే ఇట్లా ఉంటుంది మర్చిపోతూ ఉంటాం సో యాజ్ టైప్ how to convert course to be converted into which type? String. Fees to be converted into which type? Float. And discount to be converted into what? Int type. So how to convert that as type? Multiple columns, how to convert? That is called as type with a dict conversion with a data frame. I will tell you. Even make raw aslo. Even nobody can explain. Even the company which is tie up with IBM also, they won't tell. We are telling that. Only thing is we are sitting in non-AC classroom. That's why people will feel that we are normal. If you make them to sit 1,50,000 EMI facility sitting in AC room, 30 members, 1,50,000 with the EMI facility, they will give the brochure of ours with a 10% syllabus only they will tell. Then already we put a challenged things in the class. You download any of that and then try to refer it. Only thing is AC room they will put EMI. ఏమనుకుంటాడు వాడు ఏసీ రూమ్ కదా అక్కడ ఏదో బాగుంటుంది అనమాట వాడు వచ్చేవాడు ఎవడాడు శంకర్దా MBBS వస్తాడు అది ఏ రాయి తీసుకొని పళ్ళు ఊడగొట్టుకున్నా ఊడేది పండే ఏం ఊడదు ఇంకా సో చిన్నరాయినా పెద్దరాయినా ఊడేది అదే. ఇప్పుడు గట్టిగా 1,50,000 మొత్తం పోతాయి 32 పనులు. సో హియర్ వీ విల్ మేక్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ టు బి పర్ఫెక్ట్. ఇక్కడ చెప్తా ఉంటే మొబైల్ చూసుకోవడం, ఇంకోటి చూసుకుంటే బయట పంపిస్తాను ఇక్కడ. సో టేక్ కేర్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. Albert Augustine. Can we merged? One thing is column. If the column names are different, column names are different only. Column names are same means it will be Jirendra Jain doubt also done. And when we merge based on multiple column values, we can take, already I said to you what I said. How do you select multiple columns? I already said. How do you select multiple columns? ఇవన్నీ ఏంటంటే మీరు చదువుకోకపోతే వచ్చే డౌట్స్ ఇవన్నీ. ఫార్ములాస్కి వెళ్తాను. హౌ డు యూ టేక్ మల్టిపుల్ కాలమ్స్? How do you take multiple columns? If you don't prepare, if you come, you will get these problems. Dot LOC, column name one column name n. Take multiple columns. Let's call data frame only. Cost to whom? Concatenate. Data frame of two columns, so another data frame column of one column, merge them. Merge it. That time you go for what? Columns axis you take it. Rows you take it. Same. But generally, multiple columns, which is containing what do we need to take? IDs you need to take, plus what columns should be. Up to here, experience you have taken. Next, what you have to take? Company name, and you have to take your address. Company name and address. That time, up to experience one data frame column, address and experience is another data column. That you can do it. How do you select those columns? Using the data frame of this one. All rows, column names you are taking. Augustine. So I think you are following me. Are you following me? Like that. Already my formulas will address everything. So that you can do it. So I think you are following that kind of things. So that merging of that, there is a function called what here? And of that, we will write syntax here. We'll write a syntax. So what is I need to take it? Data frame syntax, I will write it. What is the syntax here? Data frame object dot concat of data frame object 1, data frame object 2, it is going to be data frame object 2, so data frame object 2, so on. I will take it data frame object n. What I will write it? Axis is equal to 0, says what? Rows. Here axis is equal to 0, that is row wise concatenation. Next is called what? Column wise concatenation. Generally most of the time will go for what? Row wise concatenation only. If you want a column wise concatenation also, I just said now situation like that, can go for it. Are you following this? This is about subject of this. So here, so coming to the point back. So Dhirendra Jain, thank you sir for giving us so deep understanding. It will be definitely help our project. How to iterate multiple way will help in various ways. Right. This is called what? Columns. So this is the one like this. So axis is equal to what? 1 here, like this. So this is about the merging of data frames in single data frame. Right, type in. So here we'll go for next class when I come back. Last case I will take as type, I will tell you. As type, after that I will go to my project, Google Play Store project. Then salary report. Anything when you go to any interview, you can do that with left and left finger. When the project open, you will do everything. Why? Because everything I taught in this way. Are you following me? So like that you need to do. Sahihullah. So is dropping the data makes our data set incomplete or makes it inefficient for use. If you feel that, what we'll do, we will apply the conditional base. we'll take a new data frame. We will go on appending that read row wise, whichever data frame you don't like it, you eliminate and then put it into required thing. You apply if else thing. So you apply if else. If my number is so and so, you don't go for appending that. So go for data frame. How to add the data frame, you know. How to add the data frame, I already said to you. So whichever record you don't want, if you don't want to drop, create a new data frame by writing the if else condition. Already in Python class only you know that. Okay. So I already said to you. How to eliminate the duplicates, I already written a code in the day one, childhood days of Python only. That Python logic you can understand. Sahihullah. So done. So tomorrow class, I will go for a as type, and one more concept is there. Group by concept is also there. Group by, apply, transform. That also I will go for it and today. All these things tomorrow class, I'll go for it. Okay, students, thank you. So don't miss tomorrow class. Important. Online students, today I think class is almost 11 o'clock, 6 minutes. Today there is no online doubts. I hope no more doubts. I hope don't miss the next class. Thank you. All the best.